So I'm going to teach you how to make a rose that looks like a star. It has like 5 points, and then it has like the rose interior. And it's really easy to make. I just timed this one to make it. It has 3 different colors, but we're going to just do red now together. And it only takes 8 minutes, so it's pretty quick, beginner friendly, and not much weaving, which is really nice. So you start by making, I'm going to say the pattern first for the people that just want to have the pattern and then skip the video. So it's chain 10, and then you're going to put 4 half double crochets in the 4th chain. So 4 half double crochets in 1 chain in the 4th chain from the hook. And then you're going to do 3 double crochets in the next chain, and then you're going to do 2 double crochets with a picot, and then double crochet in 1 stitch, and then you're going to do that for the rest of the stitches. So it's going to be 2 double crochet, picot, double crochet in 1 stitch for the rest of the stitches. Cool, let's try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 chains. And then I like to do back bumps. So you have the front V's and then you have the back bumps. I like to do the back bumps. That's where I like to put my hook in. So you're going to go for the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to do 4 half double crochets, right? 4 half double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 chains in the same hook, 4 half double crochets in the same chain. So all we did was 10 chains and skip 4 chains in the 4th chain, 4 half double crochet. That's where we're at. Okay, next we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. So after the 4 half double crochets, we're going to do 3 double crochets. So that's what we did. That's where we're at. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains left. So for those 5 chains, we're going to do 2 double crochets. I'm going to teach you how to do the picot really fast. And then a double crochet in the same stitch. And then we're going to do that for the 5. And that's what's going to make your 5 points. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So let's start 2 double crochet. 1, 2. Okay, so we got our 2 double crochets. Yeah, in the same stitch, and now we're going to chain 1. And then you see these 2 lines, that's where you're going to put your hook. So after you chain 1, you're going to put your hook in the V, like that, pull up the loop, and swipe it through all of it until you have 1. And then you're going to do another double crochet in that same. I'm going to try to teach you for all of them, so in case you don't understand, hopefully one time I can show you properly. So we got 4 chains left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and then you're going to chain 1, boop, and you're going to go in the V. It's facing right. This is how we're looking at it. I'm facing it for you now. This V. Upwards, downwards, you're going to go, I do it upwards. Like up, first one is the top one, and then you're going to go down one, and you're going to pull up a loop till you have nothing, and then you should have like a little point, a little picot. Maybe you can YouTube it if I'm not teaching it properly. Like picot. Yeah, P-I-C-O-T. And then you're going to do double crochet again. So I'm just going to finish doing the rows so that I can teach the rest, but I think I taught it as well as I could. And you're going to keep going. It doesn't look like a rose yet, it looks weird, but give it a second. Okay, 2 double crochets. 2 double crochets. 1, 2. And then chain 1 into the V, pull through, and then double crochet. Should have 2 left. 1, 2, double crochet, chain 1 into the V, pull everything through the 2 loops, and then the 1 loop, and then double crochet. Last one. Last one is the hardest one. You gotta like really get it in there. You really want to use the point of your hook. 1. Once you open the area, it's all good. 2 double crochet, chain 1, V, oh. Alright, so then you take a piece of yarn and you cut. I like to cut like 2 finger lengths around, and don't forget to like do the last loop, whoop, to tie off. Okay, so now you have your little weird squiggly thing, and you're going to shape your rose starting from the beginning. Starting from the first loop, not where you ended up, but the first where you did your 4 half double crochets. You're going to start forming the rose, and then you're going to shape it, and now you got, oh, the string's kind of ruining it. Scooch string. You got your 5 pointed rose. How gorge. Okay, so he looks a little funky right now, so you gotta put the yarn through. So what I do is take your yarn, your hook, and you put it first into the first, where you basically skip the 4 chains. So you have like a little loop, like a chain area, and you put it through there, big one. And then you're gonna form your rose, and you're gonna, next one, you basically want to make sure that all 5 points are together. So you're gonna go through point 1, the one that's closest to the one that's closest to the end area, and you're gonna go through that one too, and then you're gonna grab this string and you're gonna pull through all of it, and you're gonna go in front of the 4 chains, and basically I'm gonna try to bring it to the back into the next chains, all of the next chains. And it doesn't really matter how you bring it in the back, but that's just how I do it to keep it clean, to keep the shape of the 5 stars together in a nice way. Yeah, and then you got your 5 pointed rows. How cute is that? This one's a little funky. Give it a sec. You can always. You got the shape there, you just gotta fluff it up sometimes. There you go. How cute. And this is gonna be my photo, so photo op. I want this point to be more. And you can like curl it more if you want. But yeah, it's so pretty. Like, how cute is that? And I'm gonna put them next to each other with that. And I think I'm gonna remove this background and then make it just red also. I think it's gonna look nicer. But yeah, you just made yourself a beautiful star rose. How cute is that? I don't know if I invented this pattern, but I saw a regular rose and I was like, I want a pointy rose. And then I learned how to make a pointy rose, but then it had like so many petals. Like I think I had to make like 17 chains. I was like, that's so many, and I had to make 12. And I ended up making 10, and then I kind of made this by accident. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. It looks like a star rose. Very nice. I'm happy. It looks really nice. I'm just gonna keep complimenting it because it's so cute. I'm so proud of it. And I've made so many. The end.